I am sure you have seen a ship sailing through the sea. Have you ever wondered how a ship, made from steel, which weighs thousands of tons, stays afloat? What keeps it from sinking? Do you know the answer? Well, this is due to a force called buoyancy. Now tell me, what is buoyancy? Buoyancy is a force that causes objects to float. It is a force exerted on an object that is partly or wholly immersed in a fluid. Buoyancy is caused by the differences in pressure acting on opposite sides of an object immersed in a static fluid. It is also known as the buoyant force. Hence, buoyancy is a phenomenon due to buoyant force. What happens when a solid body is put into a fluid? As the solid body enters the fluid, it needs to make space for itself. So, it will remove some of the fluid to make space for itself. Hence, it removes some volume of fluid and fills that space with its own volume. Now, the body has a weight, and the volume of the fluid displaced by the body will also have some weight. Once the body enters the fluid, the weight of the body acts downwards, trying to take the body deeper into the fluid. However, the weight of the volume of fluid displaced opposes this weight in the form of the buoyant force. This force tries to push the body out of the water. The force of buoyancy is equal to the weight of the volume of the fluid displaced. How is this calculated? The weight of the fluid displaced can be calculated by using the formula, B is equal to rho into V in a G. That is, multiplying the density of the fluid with the volume of the fluid displaced and the acceleration due to gravity. Now, what is the effect of the force of buoyancy on a solid body immersed in a fluid? Well, if the weight of the body is less than the weight of the volume of fluid displaced, it will float in the fluid. If the weight of the body is equal to the weight of the volume of fluid displaced, it will float but at the surface of the fluid, though it may be fully immersed in the fluid. However, if the weight of the body is more than the weight of the fluid displaced, the body will sink.